What wild times to be alive. Every single day, something of global proportions, of biblical proportions happens. And the whole world is reeling. And the whole country is mourning. And we're just trying to stay alive. And what's going to happen next, right? It's like a page-turner novel. Right now, Iran has threatened retaliation against Israel following a strike. I don't know who did it exactly, near the Iranian embassy, which killed 7 members of the IRGC, which is the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, including a very high-ranking general. And this strike is blamed on Israel. Iran's foreign ministry and President Ibrahim Raisi promised a response. Hezbollah vows that they're going to punish Israel for this. I mean, they're already attacking us, but they promise it's just going to get worse. And Israel's anticipating global attacks on, even the embassies. Every embassy has been alerted of Israel, high-level alert. Possibly a bunch of missiles will start hitting us. Possible issues with our diplomatic ties with countries we don't know. So contrary to the initial reports, the IDF clarifies that the targeted building was not the embassy or the consulate, but a local headquarters of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. So people said we struck an embassy, but no, it was near. But those are definitely our top enemies that were taken out right now. Israel didn't seek U.S.'s approval before the strike. We didn't do any notifications, but following the strike, attempts to breach Israeli airspace with drones from Syria were thwarted by our aerial defenses. And there are enemies from Iran in Syria, as you know, in all kinds of proxies all over the place, a lot in Syria. And so I just believe that in this time where Israel's just reeling, so many people are mourning, so many people are sad, and here we are. And for some people feel that they're in a dark place in Israel. And this is just a little encouragement. Sometimes you're not buried in the dirt. You're planted in the dark place. And you're going to feel the water. You're going to feel that Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1 and 2. Comfort you, my people, says the Lord. You're going to start to see that you weren't buried to be forgotten. You're only going through a metamorphosis, and you are going to arise. And you are the seed of hope. Israel is the seed of hope, and the very footstool of the Messiah. And so what I just encourage everyone who has that hope within them, everyone who has the seed of hope within them, keep believing and be strong and courageous. Do not fear them. It is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not fail you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31, verse 6. It is truly heartbreaking to see capital cities of the free world just fall to such confusion and just lack of understanding sweeping through. I wish they would know the truth that Israel stands for freedom.
Dean, did you know that the Last Supper is actually a Passover Seder? And when you put those two things together, the entire New Testament makes a whole lot more sense.
Wow, are you telling me that Leonardo da Vinci didn't have it with his famous painting?
He didn't have it quite right. The table is actually much lower. The disciples reclined at the table.
And the bread that he has on this table is a little bit different than what you have.
This is matzah. This is unleavened bread, and there's 4 cups of wine according to Exodus 6, and we're going to learn about why that was significant to Jesus and his disciples, but even more so, why is that significant for you and I today?
Wow, are you getting this? We're not only going to be looking at Passover 3,500 years ago with Moses, we're not only going to look at Passover 2,000 years ago with Jesus. We're going to be talking about it prophetically, what it means for us today, especially in light of what we're dealing with. We want you to be there. Register now.